What's up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. We're over here at the shop. Got Randy's car back on the lift. Uncle Mike's back there. He's working on Randy's car, finishing up the back of the car. Our plan is to go testing this weekend at 710 drag strip. They got an all-style glass race. They got a 28x10 race. Couple different things happening, but we're going to be there. We're going to be testing at least. I don't know if we're going to get in the race or not, but still finishing up a few things today. He's finishing up the back end of the stuff. I'm going to go ahead and tonight get those PRS shocks done with the CO2 over for the extension. It's pretty cool. Should be pretty easy to do. We're working on that right now. Comment, like, and subscribe. Y'all come see us if y'all are close. 710 drag strip this weekend. It's going to be a blast. All right, guys. If y'all want to support the channel, go to turbojohnracing.com. Grab yourself some merchandise. Appreciate it, guys. Look at the travel this thing's got. He has done a phenomenal job getting this thing all finished up. It looks really good, Mike. Good job. Got the 4-link. It's the 10 soldier stuff. Lots of brackets, lots of bars, lots of length on these shocks back here in the back. What did we say they were? 24 inches?
24 inches.
God, it's like 9 inches of stroke there. And so it's going to actually have 8. But Mike and his guys have done a phenomenal job on this thing. The bars are, there's bars everywhere. Oh, according to that right there, just hit my head. It is, I called it a mini back half. Is that a new term, mini back half? Because it's not really a back half, because it's still got factory frame,
Just tied together.
mini tubs. I mean, it really is a mini, it's a mini back half. But there's lots of bars, lots of, you see how he had to box everything in to make it so that the rear end, when it was going up through the travel, it was good. Got that Cameron Johnson and our roll bar up there. The back shocks are PRS, Precision Racing Suspension. Adam Lambert and his brother. So looking good, man. So this is pretty cool. We've already got this stuff wired. He may not mount this so we can easily get to the adjusters. Got compression adjuster up here, and then we've got the extension back here. So they come with instructions. Basically, we're going to zippy tie this stuff up right here, and then this will go over to our CO2 bottle. So got with Modern Racing. They sent us everything we needed to make this happen. Mike's going to mount the bottles in the car. Basically got 175 PSI pressure regulator. So this is going to be dedicated only to the back shocks. It won't control nothing else. Got this Mac Daddy solenoid here. Basically, it's going to go from here down to here. And we're going to trigger this with an NOS nitrous solid state relay. And we'll be able to progress it, and it'll be pretty easy to do. So this is the relay that we use. This is an NOS solid state relay kit. Very simple instructions. Basically, this orange wire is going to go to the battery. This blue wire is going to go to that solenoid. And this little trigger wire is going to go to an output on the Holly. And look at this. It's already terminated. It's already got the pin in it. So all we got to do is put it in there and wire it up. And it's just that simple. Now, my wiring is not going to be near as neat as what Devin's is, but it's going to get us through, and I think we're going to be okay. All right, guys, so we're working on setting this CO2 solenoid shock stuff up. There's a couple ways you can do it. Right now, I've got it set up based on TPS and time. From when it lets go of trans brake, there's a couple ways you can do it. You can do a timer, and then you can do a PWM setup. I'm probably going to end up with a PWM setup at some point, but we're fixing to test it to make sure it's working. Courtney's over here.
Ain't doing nothing.
Hanging out. It's kind of chilly. Randy's in there now hooking up the battery. So we got the wiring. Devin is going to be so proud of my wiring. I did not use wire nuts. I did use butt connectors though.
From Advanced Auto. Right?
From Advanced Auto Parts.
Is it Harbor Freight? Is it Harbor Freight?
They it ain't the best. I mean, it's just not. So Devin will have to redo that so we can get some hate crime approved wire at a later time. But I think it'll work. So all Mike's got left to do on the back of the car. Actually, the back of the car is done. He's got to build some brackets for the CO2. So, like I said, we're going to be taking Randy's to the track. Saturday is the game plan. Courtney, what's up with yours?
Going to get the rear end tomorrow. Besides that, we should be good to go.
So the rear end,
Everybody's not gonna want to hear that because they're gonna be like, "Dude, it's been like 2 or 3 weeks. Let's see here. What did I do last week, John? It was that track with John. And I gotta go 2 hours just to get the rear end. So it's not like it's right here in my backyard.
he got one from Brian, but it had the smaller tubes. It had
Last
the smaller tubes. I didn't realize.
2.75. So the Mustangs are 2.75, and the Explorers are 3.25.
I didn't even realize that was.
big difference.
I did not realize that was a thing. Is it tube thickness? Is that what it is, or is it?
I don't know if that changed. Just the actual
diameter.
Tube. Yeah, the diameter. I mean, when you look at that little Mustang 8.8, it's small compared to my 8.8. It's bigger.
That's crazy.
I imagine the thickness should be bigger, right,
Yeah,
on an Explorer. I mean, you would think.
I don't know. That's great. But you had an 8.8 in it. I mean, that was from an Explorer, so it had to be
exact
two.
same thing, yeah. And I ordered all my brackets from 10 Soldiers are already for 325.
All right.
So, who would not put 325 in over 275?
Yeah, Mike's got one laying there too. So I mean, it's not that big a deal. So his will be. Go check out his channel, the Paint and Paper Hustle. He'll have the comment back going soon.
But disclosure, we couldn't take it track anyway. I mean, we're busy. We got stuff going on.
Yeah,
So it's not like
we got a lot happening.
yeah.
We got a whole lot happening. This past weekend, we were at No Prep Kings. This coming weekend, we're going to be back at No Prep Kings. I've not told anybody that, so if y'all watch this video all the way through, that's a
little sneak in
little
the middle of the video if they're not fast forwarding.
Yeah, we're going back to Ennis, Texas. Since we won, we were invited back, so we're going to make that trip. So that's going to be freaking awesome. So Randy's in here.
Trying to figure out how to put the positive and negative on.
Yeah, we got positive and negative on that.
Wait a minute.
Full spectrum power.
There's a positive?
I'm positive there's a positive.
Positive, there's a positive. I thought they were all negative.
So that full spectrum battery is pretty cool though. It actually has two negatives and two positives. Looking at the back here, Mike done a great job. Him and his guys did a superb job back here. So we're going to have two CO2s. This is a regulator that we got from Modern Racing. It's a fixed pressure. It didn't really come with any instructions. So we failed at putting this together first time. If you go straight through on the big one, that is high pressure. And then the actual regulator pressure is out on the sides. So now we've got pressure going down. This is the solenoid. There's my butt joint. Mike's going to get all this mounted up tomorrow when he permanently mounts these CO2 bottles. And I've got the solenoid, the nitrous solenoid, the solid state relay up there. I'm sorry, not solenoid. And it's plugged into the wiring. So wiring's not terrible. I mean, it's okay. It's not Devin approved, but it's gonna have to get us through for a little while. So we do need to bleed the brakes. He redone all the brake lines. This thing's got massive amounts of separation back here in the back. So let's see if this works. As soon as he gets the battery hooked up, we're going to put the tune in it and just do it by time and just see if this thing works like it should. All right, guys, so we got this thing working. So Courtney's going to go wide open trans brake. Randy goes wide open throttle. They go to trans brake. It just opened. There you go. That's working. So we got it as a simple setup right now. Basically, TPS above 70%, and when you let go of the trans brake button, then at input release, 1 second after this opens, and that's going to put the pressure down on the shocks. So that is working. We got the ability to do pulse width modulation. I don't know how this thing will do with pulse width modulation though, honestly. It's a big solenoid. I mean, sometimes it's hard on them. So we're going to just do what the Adam Lambert and those guys told us to do initially. So Randy, we're about done. You still got a few things to do tomorrow.
Yep, we'll have a good day tomorrow.
So we're going to try to make it to 710 Saturday. So really, I mean, we ain't got but a few things left to do. He's got the battery hooked back up. We've not cranked it up. I mean, when's the last time it's been cranked?
Last time we run it.
Last time, right.
We need to change oil too.
Okay, so he's got to change the oil, so we're not going to crank it tonight, but everything should be good. All right, guys, well, we are done for the night.
Yep.
So we'll see y'all Saturday, hopefully. 710 Dragway.
Looking forward to it.
It's going to be fun. We'll see what happens. All right, guys, later.